Hi, hello. Yes, hopefully this should work. I'm, um, new to this whole thing, recording videos for just YouTube. I've uploaded streams to YouTube, but I've never recorded videos for just YouTube, so I'm a little new to this whole thing, and it's kind of freaking me the fuck out. Maybe not quite that much, but I'm stressed, nervous, scared, a little bit of each, probably a little bit of a couple of more things too. You know how it be. Maybe. I don't know you. I shouldn't speak for you. I don't know. But, hello. Yes, I'm Carl, Leo. I go by several names, mostly those two. Any other names are usually joke names. So, yes, that tends to be it. Um, Hi, again. I'm interrupting myself a lot, losing my train of thoughts because I've been just talking for 8, 9, 10, something or another minutes, and then I realized I forgot to hit record. So that was fun. I think I just accidentally streamed those to Twitch, so maybe I could download them. But now I've already started talking, and I only realized now that I could probably download them and keep going from there. But at the same time, I also made a lot of mistakes, and I'm talking way too long about stuff that's not relevant. Ooh, this is a bad start, especially with anxiety. What's this about? Let me talk about what this is about, just so I can feel like I'm doing something right. Steve in Minecraft. No. Fuck. Steve in Smash. Yes, that's it. Steve in Smash. I've been kept up awake at night wanting to talk about this. Not really having anyone to talk about this. I have one friend who plays Smash Bros. Properly, and he hasn't played it in a long time. He is excited for this. We're going to be playing once we start. Yes, very much so. But I don't really have a lot of people to talk about it. So I've just been laying in bed, awake, night, later and later and later, having conversations, wishing I had conversations, playing in my head. No, conversations playing in my head that I wish I had with people. So now I'm using this as an outlet, and hopefully it'll make me feel a bit better. And maybe I'll get to have someone to have a conversation with, even if that someone is currently just myself. Who knows what will happen once this gets put on the giant interwebs? Possibly not a lot, because my channel is very tiny. It has 11 videos? No, 12. One is a shitpost, one is a 1 hour highlights, not highlight reel, but just a lazily cut out chunk of 1 hour long of me, my girlfriend, and one of my friends talking bullshit with each other while I'm playing Animal Crossing. I'm rambling on a lot. I'll save the rest for later. For now, reaction. Steven Smash Bros. I'm very excited. I was surprised because since everyone wants Steve, or at least I want Steve, I've heard a lot of other people talk about how they want Steve, and the fact that people want him kind of makes it feel like it wasn't gonna happen. Maybe I'm a little bit used to that being the case. In Smash Bros, in real life, when people want things and think they make sense, usually the people who have the power to make it happen don't think they make sense or don't want them. That's why a lot of problems in this world exists, but that's depressing as fuck, so let's ignore that. Reaction, once more, I'm very excited. I wanted him in. I've liked Minecraft since I was a kid. I grew up watching the Yogscast, or Blue Zephos as they were called there. I didn't know that X could be pronounced as a Z, so I used to call him Blue Zephos. You know, with a K, because it's an X. I thought that made sense. I'm rambling, but that's my connection to Minecraft. I've been watching it since I was a kid. I've been playing it since also I was a kid, but a lot later because I had a shit PC which couldn't run Minecraft even on the lowest settings. I played it at a friend's place, but never on my own. No, I have since, but not as then as a kid. The rambling again. Basically, I like Minecraft. I enjoy it. It's a fun game, it's relaxing, and now I am very happy to have Steve in Smash Bros. It's very exciting. It also helps that right before me and my girlfriend watched the not review trailer. That's the word. Right before we watched the trailer together, I mentioned while we were trying to talk about who we think might get into the game or who we would want into the game, I mentioned how Steve was someone that a lot of people were theorizing about. But what I didn't say at the time because I felt shy, embarrassed, I don't know which word is the right one. What I didn't say is that I was also very much hoping for Steve in Minecraft. No, not Steve in Minecraft, for Steve in Smash Bros. Because it would be cool as fuck. All my words just left me. Basically, the only reason I didn't talk about it at the time or mention it was just because my head is still kind of stuck at the point in time where it was a stigma. There was a stigma against liking Minecraft for a large chunk of time, several years. I'm very glad that stigma seems to have been mostly over. Mostly, at least. Minecraft seems to be at that good place where it is still very popular right now, but at the same time it hasn't taken over enough for people to feel it's oversaturating everything. Hopefully, I don't know, because my social circles are very teeny tiny. So I don't actually know what the internet or what anyone else's reactions to or opinions about Minecraft are. Anyways, yes, I have a list, a little paper list. Yes, noises, because I lost track of what I was talking about. I have a paper list with things written on it because I am too nervous. I know myself enough to know that I would be too nervous to talk about this without having written anything down, or I would just sit here silent half the time trying to remember what I was even going to talk about. Um, Reaction. I have taken that part. I also already took that in the failed attempt at recording, so that's already stricken through. Um, Late. Yes, this is what I wanted to say. I am very late on this. I've been wanting to make this since the actual trailer came out, but then things got in the way. One, I wanted to have the image at the background of this video ready before I actually start recording this video so that I would be able to talk about it and not make a fool of myself by putting an image in the background and then talking about a different image, but turns out I couldn't use it, but then I had no idea of knowing that, so while I'm recording this, I mentioned one image, then I can't use it, so I use a different image, and then nothing makes sense anymore. So I wanted to make sure I had the video image prepared beforehand. So that's what I did the first day. Stayed up all night, drew the image that on screen. I'm incredibly proud, personally. It went a lot better than I was expecting. I'm not going to say that I think it's high art or anything, just that it's better than I was expecting to be able to do late at night without any plan. Other than just draw small Minecraft related doodles and put them together, and somehow I made it look like an actual drawing. I'm very happy with that. It even looks like you can take it apart into two different drawings and then it would make sense. I'm very tempted to do that as well, but not for this purpose. Then I stayed up later that same evening, I'd been recording it while I was drawing it, so I tried to get an editing program to speed it up, make a speed paint. It succeeded. However, turns out I don't know anything about editing. I thought it would be fairly simple. Like, here, put this in, speed it up so it only takes 10 minutes. Because I googled it, apparently 10 minutes is a good length for speed paints. And then, here, put this image at the end for 10 seconds. No, it's not that easy. I'm rambling a lot. Just want to say, I'm not happy about the fact that I couldn't just write in, hey, this clip, change length, 10 minutes. No, I had to specifically say by how many percent I wanted it to play faster. I had to specifically tell it to play 930 something percent quicker to make it fit into 10 minutes. Which I had to do math to find out, which I like math, so I don't mind that part, just the fact that it wasn't as easy as it feels like it should have been. Rambling a lot. Late, why? Yes, video. Also, I wanted to make a speed paint of it, but for that I needed to have music, which I knew what music I wanted to take. I wanted to take the classic Minecraft YouTuber music. All that good shit by Kevin MacLeod. the real classics that everyone used. Chimney Swift. I'm pretty sure the Jogscast used a bunch of them, but I don't. I think they moved on to making their own music after a while. Oh, it's been so very long. I don't remember. But you know, the music that's nowadays just being used by a bunch of life hack channels and stuff. Um. Anyways, I knew what music I wanted, but I didn't know the names, so I had to. It took me a while to find them. I'm rambling. I've been rambling for a lot of time now. I'm late. I'm also extra stressed because we just had a clogged toilet in our apartment, which was not fun. I'm going to skip over that part and not ramble anymore because I've done that a lot. Okay, why I'm late. Speed paint, drawing, music, toilet, skip over all that. That's done. Uh, let's talk more Minecraft because I'm rambling way too much. I'm losing everyone who may have decided to watch it. Probably. Probably. I guess. Thank you if you're still watching. I'm very low self-esteem, low self-respect, all that good shit that mixes in people nowadays. Oh, I feel like I'm in completely the wrong place doing something that's completely not right. Yes, but Steve, yes, I'm trying to keep in order with things. My opinions before the reveal, my opinions during the reveal, now my opinions after the reveal. Does Steve fit in? Is probably one of the biggest topics that I could mention that happened after the reveal, before the move showcase, that also hasn't been changed by the move showcase. Does he fit in? One of my friends said no. He does not. He looks out of place. He doesn't look like he belongs because this is a Nintendo game, not a Microsoft game. Or something like that. They also mentioned how they personally think that Snake and Bayonetta don't fit in because guns. I disagree completely on every part. For me, I'll say this. The more a character looks like they don't belong in Smash, the more I feel like they do belong in Smash. Except for, kinky characters, or characters with a lot of sex appeal. This is still a children's game, or at least a teen game. I don't remember the rating, but one of those two. Even when they added Bayonetta, they did censor a lot of things. So that's probably one of the thing. Anyways, the more a character feels like they don't belong in Smash, or the more a character doesn't look like anyone who's already in Smash, so to say, the more I think they belong in Smash because it shows that they're reaching out, they're expanding, they're getting new characters, things that don't feel the same. People are complaining about too many anime swordsmen. And now we get this. Possibly the least anime looking character in all of video games. Maybe. There's probably a lot of like fucking Nevertale, Neverhood. I think it's called Neverhood, the claymation game. That's pretty fucking far away from anime, isn't it? Yes, I know anime just it's the Japanese word for animations. Technically even Family Guy is an anime because it's animated. Technically even stop motion Lego is anime because it's in a way animated. Like animated animation just means making things move. So making anything move is technically anime. But I'm going with the old classic thing of it's specifically a specific art style from a specific set of countries. That's how everyone is using it. That's probably the least confusing way of using it, other than a couple of notable exceptions, say Avatar or Space Dandy, which people are calling an anime despite having been apparently made in America? I don't know all the details. Anyways, people were complaining about anime swordsman. Now we get, I guess, swordsman, but not anime, that's for fucking sure. Um, just so we get something unique, is what I'm trying to say. We get someone very, very unique. But yes, the more a character doesn't fit in, the more a character fits in. the more a character deserves to be in the game, rather, because they're new. Like I said, I'm probably repeating a lot of points. Um, why was it specifically? I had a specific reason. They belong because they don't belong. Them not belonging is what makes them belong. They expand the character types that can be in the game types that can be featured in the game. Indie games, that's what it was. The only indie representation we have in Smash Bros. Is Sans skin for a Mii fighter, which is indie representation. Oh wait, no, Shovel Knight assist trophy. So we have an assist trophy and a Mii fighter costume. That's, as far as I'm aware, the only indie representation Smash Bros. Has that I can think of right now, at least. Boom! Indie character, or at least it started as an indie game. Yes, I know, now. Now it's owned by Microsoft. Not exactly indie anymore. But I would still consider this an indie character because it started out as one. So I would say that's incredibly good representation. He fits in because of that. He fits in because he's from a computer game. Yes, he has been on a lot of consoles, but when people think about Minecraft, I believe they still mostly think about computer games. Like Metal Gear Solid. Didn't Metal Gear Solid 5 and a lot of remakes come out on PC? But whenever I think about Metal Gear Solid, I still think about PlayStation. So, yes, that. I completely lost track of what I was saying, but I think I'm done. Fits in, no, yes, 100% yes, or 100% no, and because it's 100% no, it is 100% yes. If that makes any sense. Um, yes, I'm new to this. Very new to this. I'm rambling, nervous, stressed, scared, like I said before. I'm entirely new to this. I've uploaded streams to YouTube. I've never recorded a video just to upload to YouTube, especially not one where I'm just talking to myself currently. Hopefully to someone else in the future listening to this. Hopefully. But yeah, my entire YouTube channel at this point. Um, Currently there's one shitpost video, there's 1 hour-long segment of a stream cut out and uploaded as a highlight of me, my friend, and my girlfriend just talking random bullshit. Possibly offensive? No, not actually offensive, but possibly dark humor. No, not actually dark humor. Raunchy. Yes, that's the word. Raunchy. Just being idiots, and then 10 videos of me playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream, so I had people to talk to that way. So this is very different from anything I've done, and I don't have enough experience with anything else either for it to be able to come through to this, other than talking to myself like I'm a fucking crazy person. To be fair, that's possibly not too far off. Minecraft history. I've talked about this. I've talked about the channel, videos, streams. I'm new to this. Smash Bros. History. What is my history with the game of Smash Bros? This is going to possibly be important because it will lend credence to whatever I say next. Either it will discredit what I say because I'm too much of a fucking scrub to have any valid opinions, and then you can all take my opinions and say they're wrong. Thus, in a roundabout way, verifying any opinion that isn't mine or any opinion that's the opposite of mine, which is still a valuable contribution to society, technically, even if it's one I would rather not make, so hopefully this will lend credence to my opinions and not discredit them. Uh, I've been playing since Brawl, did not play competitively in Brawl, other than with one classmate of mine. I loved Smash Bros. For the 3DS and for the Wii U. It was the first game where I started playing competitively properly. I played online, which, yeah, thank God I didn't play that before at least, because I heard Brawls was even worse. I played online, I played for fun, I played for glory, I played in rooms. I had a lot of fun. Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out. So much fun. It's got a good story mode. or a good single player mode. Yeah, it's a story mode. I guess you can't really say just story mode, more like single player mode, because 3DS and Wii U didn't have a story mode, but they did have single player modes, being Smash Run, which was good, fun, other than not being able to play it online, and then Smash Tour, which everyone seems to hate. I kind of agree. I've not had fun with that once so far, but that's also because I never really played it more than maybe once, twice, or thrice. Mm, Smash Bros. Ultimate, yes, I loved the single player. I loved playing with my friends. I enjoy streaming the game, playing with viewers. I took a long break. I don't remember why right now. Maybe I got bored. No, now I remember because I didn't have anyone to play with. So I got bored, took a long break. Came back to it, apparently got rusty, apparently everyone else got better than me when I was away. I see them doing a bunch of cool shit that I cannot get my head wrapped around, as much as I may try. I just need more experience. That's all, I know that, but it's been tricky because the people I play with don't really have the common Smash Bros. Courtesy in free-for-alls of, you know, don't aim at the person in last. Maybe? Let me correct, that's the fun courtesy. If you want everyone to have fun, don't aim for the person in last, because then we're gonna get knocked out first, and we're just gonna sit there, leaning backwards and watching and being bored. And yeah, I overdid that voice. Apologies. But yes, that's how you don't have fun. That's how you make people not have fun. So that made me take more breaks. Anyways, this is actually making me excited to return to the game. I returned a little bit when Min Min came out. That was when I had these matches that then scared me away from the game again. So I'm really happy a new character comes out that I'm actually excited for. Does that cover all my history? I guess I'll say this. Just in case anyone is doing any kind of research for what type of players are looking forward to Steve and his moveset. I main Rob, Villager, used to main Greninja, in Ultimate, no, in Smash Bros. 4, not so much anymore. Now it's mostly Rob, Villager. I've recently gotten into Wario and Pokemon Trainer because I like fast. I enjoy their playstyle with the fast little knockdowns, so you can just jump attack, jump attack, jump attack, and actually catch people in it. It's gratifying, very gratifying. So, just in case, maybe that can shed some light on why I'm excited for this character. I don't know, but that's worth thinking about. Smash history done. DLC history. Yes, my opinions on the previous DLC and why I think this is better than those. Most of those. So what DLC have we had? We've had Piranha Plant, we had Joker, we had Banjo Kazooie. There was someone else right in the middle there, but I forgot. Hero, yes. We had Terry, we had Byleth. That was season 1. Piranha Plant was the only one I was really excited for. I've never played Persona, so I wasn't excited for Joker. The reveal was hype as fuck, just coming in during the game show, whatever it was called. That was cool as fuck! But I've never played Persona, so I wasn't really excited for it, other than the fact that I'm excited secondhand for other people who have played Persona. Hero, the only Dragon Quest games I've played and enjoyed. I now have played Dragon Quest 11 and enjoyed it, but at the time, the only ones I played were the Dragon Quest spin offs, which focused on the monsters. To me, the monsters were the main focus of a Dragon Quest game. They're the personality. To me, at the time. Byleth never played Fire Emblem. Terry never played any of the SNK fighting games. Banjo Kazooie never played a Banjo Kazooie games. Min Min, I've never played the games, but she looks cool as fuck. It doesn't hurt that she's cute too. And was the first character of the actually paid characters, since Piranha Plant was free if you pre-ordered the game, I think. It's been a long time, but I think so. Min Min was probably the first actually paid character that I really liked. Both the fact that it felt like there wasn't a huge wall of hype that made it hard to get into a character that I didn't really care about. Most of the previous characters, it felt like they were sort of blocking me. I'm rambling. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I'm excited for Steve. It feels nice to be a part of a hype train. It's a character a lot of people are excited for, but because I'm also incredibly excited for it, it actually feels okay. I feel good about it. I don't feel like I'm being pushed away by a wall of people who are so happy about Joker or Banjo Kazooie. They're cool. Yes, I'm incredibly happy that they're being represented. Yes, they weren't my character, so it didn't make me personally excited. But I do still am very happy for those people that were excited about it. Uh, that's a lot of rambling. I'm on 25 minutes. I'm on almost 26 minutes now. Uh, let's get into it more. Now it's just that's everything I had to talk about for reveal. Now it's just more of a little bit of more hard facts. Maybe now it's time for the move sets showcase that Sakurai did. To talk about Steven Smash done trailer skins. Okay, I guess we'll start with skins. Yes, because they were in the original trailer, not just the move thing. I'm an idiot. Um, skins. We got Steve. We got Alex. We got Zombie. We got Enderman. Enderman is fucking adorable, even if he looks very malformed by being so short. That's why I have an Enderman kitty in the picture you're seeing on your screen right in front of me, because that's probably going to be the skin that I main the most. So yes. Then on the website it was revealed the 4 skins we were missing. It was tennis skins for both Steve and Alex, and Scottish skins, I guess. Steve looks like he's wearing a kilt. Alex looks like ye oldie village girl clothes. So maybe Scottish, or it's one Scottish skin and one village girl skin. I don't know if they count as the same set. I don't know. But I like it a lot. Tennis. Oh my god, that fits so well. Smash Bros. Just tennis. I don't even know what to say. It's just. Ah! I feel so stupid for never having thought about it before. Why have I never seen anyone make tennis jokes about Smash Bros? It's so fucking obvious. I feel I felt actually aggravated when I saw it and realized how much sense it made. I don't even think I've seen any Peach mains do tennis jokes, despite her having a fucking tennis racket. God, I feel stupid. Or I feel happy that it's happening now and I'm realizing just how wonderful it is. I don't know what to feel. Scottish Steve. That's a fucking. Oh, I. Again, this is a word that has a stigma to use, but I have to say it. That's one hell of a fucking swag look. Just walking up, Scottish like, wearing a kilt, bagpipe starts playing in the background, probably in editing for most people. I don't think we're actually gonna have bagpipe music playing while we're recording, but yes, all the yes. That is one hell of a fucking aesthetic and style to have in Minecraft. Village Girl Alex. Is it a Scottish skin? The fact that I'm not certain about it makes it feel like it's not going to have as big of an impact as Scottish Steve or Kilt Steve. I do still think it looks good, but it feels more like a hang-on. Like it happened because Scottish Steve happened, not because they had a reason to actually make that Alex skin. Again, I am now doing the thing where I talk out of momentum, not because I actually have anything to say. So moving on. Skins done. Moves. Mostly all the yes. All yes. Yes, all the yes. Yes. I'm enjoying most of it. Watching it, just like a lot of other people have said, in the original trailer, there were a lot of moves. There were possibly too many moves that made it feel like, how is this character going to work? How are we going to fit all of this? Elytra, that's obviously going to be the up B. Minecart, that's obviously going to be the side B. The TNT looks like it's going to be the down B. Or does he have a really fucking weird down smash? No, they showed the lavas. That's gotta be his down smash. So what the fuck? Then there's one smash move left, and it's build, craft, mine. How are they going to fit all of that into one move? Because no one could really understand that the crafting table just stayed on the stage. Like, that was the one missing link that no one got. I could understand, like, even I thought, oh, we only see him placing blocks in mid-air. So that must mean that that's a context-sensitive move that only does that in mid-air, and then it probably either crafts or digs if you're on the ground. I What me and a lot of people didn't realize was that because the crafting table spawns as an entity that you can then move around, we find out as well, but the fact that it's an entity that you, well, just have on the stage, it adds another different context. So all three of them fit into a wonderfully harmonious Ratatouille movie worthy special move of a dish of a special move. I lost track of that fucking analogy algae. Fuck. I like it. Oh, also the fact that the down aerial looks so powerful made me think there was a down special. Uh, so that made me even more confused until I found out it was a down aerial. Anyways, that was fun. I enjoyed a lot of the trailer moves. I enjoyed them even more when we found out how they actually worked. Um, right, level means stage. I should have written stage on the list, not level. Level made me think that actually Minecraft level system was in the game. Now I was incredibly confused for a moment. Confused by myself, for myself, of the people, by the people, for the people. All of the confusion. Anyways, level looks cool. It's cool that it's got destructible environment, but part of me is also sad that it doesn't return after you destroy it. Because then it feels like after a certain point of the match, it's just gonna be a generic final destination on a pillar stage. Which I'm not. It would have been nice if things could have come back. Like, I don't know. Imagine if on a stage which has trees, maybe if you don't stand next, or maybe if you don't attack near where the tree was for long enough, eventually a sapling gets planted, and then eventually it poofs into a tree, so it comes back. I am at least very happy that the trees do have platforms in them that stay even after the trees have been destroyed. That's cool. It makes them a little bit more unique. Yes, I dig it. Fuck, that's a pun without me even realizing it. I like puns, but when they're unintentional, then I groan just because I wish I'd done it intentionally, and I feel disappointed in myself for not having done it intentionally. Uh, I like what they did about how the center line of a stage will always have the same blocks in the same area, so it doesn't feel quite as RNG as it would have felt otherwise. It's fucking impressive what he mentioned about them having to rework every other stage to work with Steve's moves. Uh, I think he mentioned that it was in order for it to work with placing blocks, but I think what it more meant was for it to work with his mine thing. They had to register what part of every stage was what material, since he digs different results, or he gets different results by digging at different places. So they had to go into fucking uh, uh the Great Temple. That's the one they showed. That's the one I was trying to think of. They had to go to Great Temple, select where was stone, where was earth. Was there any metal? I don't think that stage has any metal. Does it even have any earth, or am I just pulling a stupid asshole move and saying the stage where they just had to select everything. Control A, um, set to stone, done. Oh, but that probably is what happened. That probably is a stage where they could have done that. Fuck, some other stage? I don't know what's a good stage. Animal Crossing stage, specifically Tortimer's Island. Got sand on some places, got dirt on some places. That probably took more work than the entire fucking, I just made a fucking fool of myself. Oh fuck. Uh, Next. point, I'm gonna try to move on. I'm at half an hour and 5 minutes. I'm glad this is taking a while at least, because I was worried this is gonna be done in like 10 minutes. Also, this is taking longer than I wanted, so I'm not very happy about that. I'm a bit worried about this not getting recommended to anyone, or no one watching this whole video, and everyone is gone. You know, a problem I have. This has nothing to do with Minecraft or Steve, but a problem I have is that when I smile too much, it makes my cheeks rise high, and it feels like they push against something. I don't know what, but whenever my cheeks rise too high for me smiling, it almost makes me cry. I think maybe they push against, I don't know, tear ducts? That doesn't sound right. I've never heard anyone else talk about it. But that, whenever it happens, I smile too much to the point where it makes me close my eyes. You know, sometimes you just smile and your cheeks rise so much that they just make you close your eyes. When that happens, it feels like they push against something that makes me cry, but that also makes it really hard for me to tell what my emotions are because I'm happy and then I feel like crying despite being happy, despite not even being happy enough for them to be happy tears, and then I'm just confused. And yeah, that's what happened right now. I was smiling awkwardly, anxiously, and then I felt like I was starting to cry, which made me feel even worse about the whole thing. So that's fun! Hopefully this manic energy that I'm somehow manifesting, using, manipulating, there's a word I'm looking for, I can't think of it, so fuck. Hopefully this is making people stay, because maybe it sounds like I have enough something to talk about. I only have one point left on the list. If I think of anything else, maybe I'll think of something. If not, oh well. My only point on the list, right here. BALANCE. Question mark. Balance. Is he balanced? Probably not. Sakurai himself mentioned, hey, yeah, we're not able to playtest him as much because I can't go to people to do it. And online lobbies, well, he never really said what was making online lobbies not work, but he did mention that they only recently found a way to play private lobbies without letting anyone else see it. Something like that, so something was apparently wrong with online lobbies for a long time. Maybe their developer version just didn't have online capabilities because they'd never needed it before. But yes, he even said himself because of that they weren't able to playtest him as much as they would have wanted. So he's probably not going to be 100% balanced. But I don't think he's going to be as overpowered as people are saying. The reason why, and things that I've been talking to someone about just so that I could articulate my words a little bit better, is low jump height. He can make up for it by placing blocks. Here's what we don't know. How quickly is he going to run out of his blocks? Because that can determine a lot. Like, he's, as far as I'm aware, I don't think he can mine more resources out of the blocks that he himself places down. Meaning, if you knock him out, or if you knock him away, eventually he's going to run out of blocks. Something I was told was that although his elytra cannot reach very high upwards, it can go super far sideways, so for Steve to even need to place blocks to begin with, he would need to be launched downwards. Because if he's just launched sideways, his elytra is going to make him recover no matter what. As long as he's not completely launched out, that is. Excuse me, I'm talking too much, and it made me a little... It made me burp once. Excuse me. Excuse me, princess. Fuck, I don't want to reference stuff when I'm just trying to talk. Anyways, yes, low jump. His jumps are very not the best. So if he goes down and he doesn't have any blocks, he's dead. So a lot of that will depend on how soon he's going to actually run out of blocks. That, and I don't think we got to see if there was any lower limit. We got to see the side limit of where you could place blocks. We got to see the upper limit of how far up on a stage you could place blocks. But we never got to see it go down. Sakurai never told us if he can place things all the way down to the blast zone. What I'm wondering then is, would that be the kill strategy? Get him lower than he can place blocks and then he's dead. But as long as he's above that limit, he can place blocks and recover? Maybe. Maybe. Again, I feel like a lot of that is going to we won't find out until he releases just how much the low jump height is going to nerf him, or how quickly he's going to run out of blocks. Elytra has glide super far sideways, but also Sakurai has been practicing with him a lot, so it might take a while for our players to get as good as he was. We don't know how easy it is. It's like Brawl's Metaglide. Oh, sorry, just trying to say something, then combining words, then my brain just fucking loads, realizing what I said. It's like Brawl's Metaglide. Fuck. It's like Brawl's Meta Knight's Glide, which I heard someone say it can make it back to stage 3 times over. No, was that saying that Meta Knight could do that without the glide? I don't remember. Either way, it was mentioned to be incredibly overpowered. So Elytra, it's gonna be interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. From the look of it, it looks like No. Why am I talking about Banjo-Kazooie? I think I'm getting tired. I think I'm using up my manic energy. I think I need to hurry up. From the sound of it, Minecraft Steve is going to be able to return from sideways very easily, almost no matter what distance he's at. The only way I could see that being balanced is if he only gets one. Bowser Jr. style. He gets one. Even if he gets hit, he doesn't get it back. Unless he lands on the ground. Unless he lands on the ground, he's not getting his Elytra back after he uses it. That's the only way I can imagine them balancing the Elytra properly. Materials. Yes, that's also a little bit what we were talking about blocks before. We don't know how many materials are actually used. Is it just how much of a materials bar actually gets used when he places a block? We know he can have up to 8 pieces of iron, and only one of them gets used per block. So if he's got full iron, that means he's got 8 iron blocks. But then that also means he's got less wood and dirt, and we don't know how long that thing's going to last. How many blocks will he be able to place? And that will also change depending on the level, because different levels and different resource patches have different amounts of different blocks. And mining too. Again, that all goes together incredibly well. We don't know exactly how it's going to work. We don't know exactly all the parameters that we would need to know to be able to tell if he's going to be overpowered or not. We won't find that out until he drops in at this time in 8 days. Hopefully 8 days. I mean, Sakurai was streaming from Japan, and he was doing Japanese times, questionably. I don't know. They'd never set a no, they set a date, but they never set a clock time for when things release. So I'm always worried that it's going to release on either the day they say or the day after they say. Maybe it'll release immediately when midnight comes around, or maybe it'll be sometime really late in the night, America time, meaning that in my place, Sweden time zone, it was already the day after. I don't know. It's scary not knowing. It could drop at any time. Oh, I hate to reference Family Guy, but it feels like the fucking clip that Stewie, when he promises the dog that he gets one free punch, and then the guy, dog, fuck, I don't even remember his name. He just pretends to hit him all the time just to make him scared, but never actually uses it. It kind of feels like that. Smash Bros could happen at any time, and then yeah. Whatever moves does Steve have? Downwards aerial. Well, okay, he's got a funny forwards aerial. Funny aerial. Funny haha move. I mean, we don't. How much bigger is it than Mario's? How much faster is it? That's kind of scary, depending on what other parameters it has. Backwards is just like most backward aerials, it deals damage, it comes out quick, etc, etc. I'm a bit worried about his downward aerial just because it looks like, well, a lot of other things like Greninja down aerial, Sheik down aerial, Ganon down aerial, Bowser down aerial. Admittedly, some of those go slightly to the side, not straight down. Still, it looks like that, except we're able to cancel it. He can go from Bowser down aerial to Villager side smash when he wants. That's a little scary. Any move that's able to drop a projectile straight down is scary, especially when it's one that seems to have a lot of launch power. Also, back to the blocks. How easy are they going to be destroyed? We saw a little bit in the clip, but we don't know exactly. If you're, say, you're Bowser, can you just Whirling Fortress up special up B through them super easily and get the ledge? What if you're Ganon and your attack doesn't actually deal any damage unless you grab someone? Are you just fucking dead? What if you're Lucario? I don't think his up special deals any damage unless you actually land on the ground with it. Not even if you hit a block or a wall does it do any damage. It's only right as you land on the ground and he does a little slide animation that it deals any damage. Are you just fucking dead? I mean, provided you don't have enough damage to where you can just fly around the fucking blocks. Will it be able to block people from grabbing edge? Will Steve be unable to place blocks near the edge? Maybe. That's a way to balance it out a little bit. But then, speaking of edge guarding, side smash. No, down tilt. I forgot which move it was. Flint and Steel, fire. He's got PK Fire that seems to trigger a bit quicker even. I think it looked like it triggered a bit quicker. I don't know. But he can do that, and unlike PK Fire, it doesn't even need to hit anything to be triggered. Whereas PK Fire needs to hit someone at ledge for it to go down and be scary, this thing just activates right there and drops down and just covers the ledge, and it's a little bit scary. I guess we'll find out how that goes. Minecart. It seems to drain materials really quickly. So maybe that's gonna be a move that's gonna be a little bit rare. I don't know. But also it's scary because it's a command grab projectile. What the fuck do you do against that? What the fuck do you mean command grab projectile? Projectile cranberry sauce, yes. Yes. Ow, that actually hurt more than I was expecting it to. Projectile command grab. What the fuck? I don't even know what to think about that. Will you be able to shield it? Will it just maybe it'll bounce back like when it hits a wall if you shield it. That would be cool actually. That would actually be cool. Like how Inkling's side special can't bury you if you're in shield. I mean, sure, one of them is a berry, one of them looks to be a command grab, different things, but who knows, that would help make it a bit more even. But also, I'm a bit worried just because can you just send it off of ledge and then it grabs someone in midair and you can just Kirby side without actually dying? Like, that's what scares me. Can you just Ganon side, Kirby side, the DDD side, Bowser side? Will you just be able to do that without even dying as well? That's really scary. Sure, it depends on how much damage the enemy has. Again, that's a parameter we don't know. How high damage does it have to be for them to be able to fall all the way from ledge all the way down to the blast zone without any chance of getting out? We don't know. We'll find out in 8 days from now on. Other moves. I love how all of his tools are. If you start swinging it and when you hold down the button, you can run around and keep swinging it no matter what direction you push in. That's cool. I don't think anyone else has that. Being able to hold out the sword and just swing and walk into people. That's cool. I think that's really cool. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I'm running low on fumes, energy. I'm running on fumes. I've stopped cooking with gas. It's just the fumes left. Fuck. Um, Other moves. The axe looks. I mean, it looks like it's just the sword, but upwards. Probably more damage, more knockback. So that's how the sword versus axes work in the game. It's slower but stronger. Is that everything? Down smash, lava, scary angle. Don't know how much damage it does. Side smash, sword. Looks good. Looks like a decent side smash. Don't think I saw anything that stood out. Up smash, magma block. Doesn't seem to have a lot of knockback, so hopefully it deals a decent amount of damage to make up for seemingly very little knockback. Grabs, yes. Grab, fishing rod. Looks very powerful. Looks like it has a lot of range. Is this going to be a grappling character? Like his grab has longer range than his attacks? I don't know. I love how his grab is putting people inside the fence, because that's something I only semi-recently discovered myself, that you actually fit inside the fence. Then I made a water elevator inside the fence by waterlogging the fence blocks, and then covering the whole thing outside uh, with the trapdoors, and I thought it was really cool. So for me, who only fairly recently discovered that, that feels incredibly cool. I like the piston throws. I like the anvil throw. I'm looking forward to finding out just how much damage that actually does, since it's going to use up one of your iron. I think that's all the moves talked about. Oh fuck, there was something I thought about while I was talking about that. Um, Animations. Yes! Animations! I love it! I am so happy that they just made him look exactly like his own game. They even made it so, I mean, his taunts aren't anything that he actually does, it's all things that your player does. And if you hold up and down, he looks up and down, the way that people pretend to talk to each other, or the way that people do while they're actually talking to each other. Minecraft YouTubers, they talk to each other, they make their characters look at each other, and then they move their mouse up and down to make it look like their heads are moving. That's so cool that they're making that a thing. And I'm so happy that he uses the same kind of animations, like he can't bend his arms, or he can't bend his knees, he can't bend his legs. He can't bend his knees, he can't bend his shoulders, is what I'm trying to say, and I think it looks cool. There was, before his move showcase came out, and before we got to see how Kirby Steve looked, or Steve Kirby or whatever, there was a fan-made animation where they jokingly animated Steve and Kirby ate Steve and became a square with Steve's face on it. I was so fucking close to what actually happened. But also in that animation, in that fan animation, Steve walked around while bending both his back, his legs, his arms, everything. And I'll be honest, it looked kinda generic. Not that they did a bad job, they did a good job, it's just that everyone did it that way. All the animated music videos, all the YouTuber animated highlights, everyone did that. So I'm so happy that they didn't do that in Smash Bros. Fucking, let's think Minecraft representation in other games. Oh, this is something I've wanted to talk about a lot. How I got into Minecraft. Super Meat Boys. Or Super Meat Boy. I had no idea what Minecraft was. But I looked at someone play Super Meat Boy. I was interested in seeing what characters existed in it, so I looked Super Meat Boy, all characters. And then I saw Steve. And I thought, hey, this looks cool as fuck. I want to know where this character is from. I want to play that game. Well, I only had the image of the 2D game at the time. So when I saw that it was a 3D first-person game and not a 2D flash platformer where you had a cool destroy and rebuild the levels to reach the exits mechanic like I thought, since he was represented in a 2D platformer where that was what he did in Super Meat Boy. At the time, I think it was I got disappointed, but then I saw the games more. I looked up Minecraft, found a Yogscast video, but I think this was before the Yogscast boom, I think, because I remember then later seeing the Shadow of Israfel videos being recommended everywhere, and then I looked them up, and then they caught my interest. So I had at least watched them before the Shadow of Israfel boom. I guess that's my introduction, or how I was introduced to Minecraft. It was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Was there any? I am an idiot. I wasn't talking about my introduction to Minecraft. I was talking about Minecraft representation in other games. Super Meat Boy, they got the core mechanic of placing and breaking blocks, but they didn't have any crafting. They didn't have any other monsters, of course, because, different kind of game entirely. They redid him in 2D sprites. Again, different kind of game entirely. It made a lot more sense, but wasn't very accurate to the main game. It made a lot more sense than him being accurate to the main game, but again, different. Skyrim, notched pickaxe. It was just a normal ass fucking IRL shaped pickaxe. Not even pixelated and fun or anything. It was just a fucking normal ass pickaxe with some frost on it to make it look blue. Bleh. Borderlands, I think, was one of the cool ones. It had like dirt walls, cube walls. I think it had like actual fucking creepers. That was kind of cool. But again, nowhere near as cool as this is. And again, I said this before, but the fact that Steve looks out of place is what makes him belong the most. I don't know if anyone is still here listening at the end. I'm probably gonna stop this soon because I've been talking for... Oh my god, this is almost an hour long now. What the fuck? I'll try to do a TLDR. I'm not very good at this. He looks cool. I want to know more of his parameters before I find out, or before I decide whether I think he's going to be overpowered or not, which we'll probably find out when he comes out. TLDR looks cool, maybe overpowered. There's a chance he's not. And once more, the fact that he looks out of place is what makes him deserve the spot the most. The fact that he looks like he doesn't belong is what makes him belong. I think that's everything. I've done everything on my list now. So I think I'm just gonna cut it here before I leave a ton of empty air while I'm trying to find out exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess I'll just stop this now, upload it, and then try to get the music from Kevin MacLeod's website, incompetech.com, to do the speed paint of the drawing you're seeing in front of you right now. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, one thing. Fuck, all this thinking, all this bullshit of more things I want to say. Yes, I'm new to this. Once more, I'm stressed, I'm nervous, I'm kind of scared. It would mean immensely much if I could have some input. I know I talk way too much about things that doesn't matter, but still, some nice words or just a thumbs up. Or whatever else you want to. That would be really nice. That would really make my day after I've spent an hour talking about this bullshit. I'm gonna stop now before we actually hit the hour mark in 30 seconds. Oh wow. Yes, I'm just gonna hurry up before I do anything else. Bye, have fun, look forward to playing this game. Bye again, because I couldn't stop the first time. Bye.